Alright, in this tutorial we're going to learn how to take a data set and make a scatter plot of that data set on the calculator. And right here I have an example, and we're going to use this example to make that scatter plot in the calculator. And the example reads, the local ice cream shop keeps track of how much ice cream they sell versus the noon temperature on that day. Here are their figures for the last 12 days. You see they have a list of temperatures and an associated list of ice cream sales at those temperatures. And we're actually going to make a scatter plot of that data on the calculator. And to do that, the first thing you need to do is you need to hit the Stat button right here. That'll bring up this menu. We want to edit. Number 1 is edit, and it's already selected. So you hit enter. Now as you can see, there's already data in my L1 and L2 list. If there is data in your L1 and L2 list, you need to clear it. And to clear that data, highlight your L2. See how I have it highlighted by hitting the up arrow? And then hit clear and enter. Use your left arrow to go up to L1 and then hit clear, enter. That clears the L1 and the L2 list, and now we can enter this data. The L1 contains our X values and the L2 contains our Y values. In this example, the temperature is going to be the X value and the ice cream sales is going to be the Y value. So the temperature goes in L1 and the ice cream sales go in L2. I'm going to start with the temperature, 14.2. I just type it in, 14.2. And then I hit enter. And then I take that next value, 16.4, and I type that in. I continue doing that with the rest of the temperatures, putting them into the L1. So I'm going to go ahead and type those. Okay, after you finish enter all of your L1 values, you now need to enter your L2 values. In this example, the L2 values are ice cream sales. To get over to the L2 list, use your right arrow button, and that'll bring you over there. And we start with that first value, 215. So I'm going to hit that, enter, and continue all the way down the list. Now I've completed the L1 and L2 list. I put all the values into those lists. What I want to do now is actually take that data and make a scatter plot. And to do that, I hit the second and then the Y equals. Second and then the Y equals. That brings up this menu. We want to choose option 1, and that's already highlighted. So you just hit enter. On this menu, we want to make sure that we select on. So make sure that the cursor is blinking on the on. And if it's not, hit the left arrow button and make sure it's over there. Once it is on the on, hit enter. All the other options we're going to leave the same. We're going to leave all the other options the same. So all you do now is hit graph. And that will graph our points. Now, some of you, after you hit graph, will not actually see your points yet. What you need to do is you need to hit zoom. You actually need to zoom into those points. So hit zoom and then hit number 9. Number 9 is zoom stat. You can either go down to number 9 and hit enter, or you can just press 9 on the keypad and that will zoom into your scatter plot. And as you look at the scatter plot, you can see that it's sloping up. So this is a positive correlation. And that's exactly what you would expect from this data set, because we're talking about temperature and ice cream cells. As the temperature increases, ice cream cells also increase. So that's a positive correlation, and it slopes up.